Hello and welcome back to Panzer General, where we are playing the World War II strategy game Panzer Corps. I went ahead and off-screen jumped ahead a little bit, where I skipped just a little bit of some cutscenes and a little bit of this game where you kind of get to choose which path you want to go. And basically, the gist of it is I could have went and done a North African campaign where you get to play as the Germans and the Italians, or you could do Operation Barbarossa, which was the German operation to invade the Soviet Union. Um, so I went ahead and did Operation Barbarossa, and then from Barbarossa there was three choices. You can be Army Group North, Army Group Center, or Army Group South with a contingent of a Romanian army. Um, and I was kind of torn between Group North and Army Group South, because Army Group South you get to play as the Romanians too, and it's always kind of fun to play as these like lesser known nations in the World War II strategy games that often get like totally overlooked. So I wanted to do that. I didn't want to do Army Group Center because it's the same board or mission as the mission from Panzer Corps 1 when you first invade the Soviet Union, where you're driving towards Smolensk. So I didn't want to do that because I found out that that was pretty much the same mission, and I don't want to like do any of the missions from the old game. I want to do all like newer missions. So I did Army Group North, which is the drive towards Leningrad, and he talked about it a little bit in the like cutscene that eventually we were going to push towards Leningrad. But right now our main objective is to destroy the Soviet Air Force at Kaunas and capture the airfield and the city here. Push north and east and capture Riga, which is an important port city in the Baltic states, and then capture these two cities on this river here, where we're going to push north toward Pskov and finally Tallinn, all the way up here in the north, and basically conquer the Baltic states, which were under Soviet Union control by this time. Also, what I did is I upgraded my army and I bought some new units, and that kind of took me a while, and I was going to record it, but it's just really slow, and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to buy, so I skipped it, but I can tell you what I bought. I bought better transportation for almost all of my units, and I bought truck transportation for my Gebirgsjäger. I still have truck transportation on my regular troops, but I wanted to get my Pioneers better transportation and my Grenadiers better transportation. And then I went and I upgraded all my tanks, and the Panzer IVs I upgraded from like the E to the F, and the Panzer IIIs were upgraded from like the F to the H. And then I bought two new Panzer III H series to get a total of 3 Panzer IVs and 3 Panzer IIIs. Upgraded my recon, and I bought my first anti-tank gun because the anti-tank guns act as artillery in this game, and I think I want to have an anti-tank gun roll with my infantry heavy army corps. Remember how I was talking about one army corps is typically a lot of tanks and the other one is mostly infantry. So I'm going to have that one roll with the infantry probably and kind of learn the new dynamics of the anti-tank mechanics in this game, because we haven't really explored that too much yet. I also upgraded the transport on my cannons here. I wanted to upgrade this to the really good cannon here, but it's a 6 core slot, and that's just absolutely ridiculous. What else? I also got a hero, which I put on one of my Panzer IVs, I believe. Did I do that yet? Hold on. No, River Assault, which is a really good hero. Ignores combat penalties from rivers, which is great. So that means when we're on a river, we won't take those attack and defense penalties, which that was a nice hero. And yeah, my fighters are all upgraded. I didn't really buy anything new there. I was tempted to buy a new tactical bomber, but this dive bomber here is just a really cool tank killer and very convenient to have, because the Soviet Union is going to start having like really serious tanks, especially after 1942, I believe. They get the like T series really rolling. So I'm going to have my Pioneer out front because they're going to attack the city here, which is going to have an entrenched units, I imagine. And then we're going to have both of my artillery units out up front. And then we'll go ahead and put the 2 infantry units, the regular infantry, the anti-tank gun, and that's it. And the recon. Now the recon car is going to come. I'm going to put it right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take back 1 infantry unit because I'm going to have the Fallschirmjäger land over here. I'm not sure what's over here. I'm taking a risk, but I want to land behind enemy lines and help attack colonists. So, well, we actually have 3 infantry units here, even though it only looks like 2. And then 1 Panzer III is going to roll with them as well. And then the rest of these tanks are going to go north, out on the front line, with the Stug out front too. And my artillery piece is going to go out front, as well as my grenadiers. So I'll take that back, put that there. Anti-tank. Yeah, I'm going to have most of my troops cross at this river here, so I'm hoping I can push the front line, you know, like a banana or a crescent moon shape like this. I'd like to be able to push all the way to this town, but I'm just not sure what's out there right now. Definitely want my Stug out on the front line as well. That 1 Panzer III might go with this unit as well, this group. I'm just not sure yet. I'm going to put it right there in the middle, because I want my more experienced troops out front, especially 2 Panzer IVs, just in case we run into anything heavy. And then a backup Panzer IV and a Panzer IV is right there as well. And then the Gebirgsjäger I'm going to put in the middle because I'm not sure what I want to do with them. And the regular infantry is probably going to roll north with these units. The Gebirgsjäger might head this way. We might have him cross the river here and kind of hit this from the side. From the flank, I should say. And then I'll have my strategic bomber probably attack colonists. I'll have 1 fighter roll with my Fallschirmjäger, 1 with the strategic bomber, and have my dive bomber stay right there. And I think we're ready to go. It did mention in the beginning that the majority of their air force is right here, so I might have all of my air force come in and do as much damage as I can right from the beginning. Let's move the Pioneer up. Oh wow, there's a unit right there. I did not expect that. That's okay. We'll hit him with the tank. No, we'll hit him with the infantry. Did not expect there to be a unit that close so soon. Have him cross the river. Oh, maybe not. Let's have him fall back. I don't like doing that. Move our anti-tank gun right there. I don't want to be too aggressive too early. And we already have some units in our sight right now, so let's go ahead and use the strategic bomber on that. And then hit him with artillery. Then have the infantry come up. Oh, there's a significant amount of troops here. Okay. So we'll move this tank here and just start forming our line, basically. Have this tank push there. Have this artillery support these tanks. Have this tank cover this artillery piece, and then have the recon scout slowly north and east into these woods. And there's a KV-140, probably a medium to medium heavy tank. We're going to go ahead and have that retreat because we don't want to run into that on accident. I'm tempted to dive bomb that tank, but he's not close enough yet. So let me hit this unit here. And then have my fighters escort both of these guys. And I'll have this fighter fly over Kaunas to see what we're dealing with. Yeah, see, the Russian Air Force is really weak right here. I wish I would have known that. I probably would have used all my fighters right away. But we're being kind of conservative right now. We didn't know what to expect. I'm going to move this anti-tank unit up and move this infantry unit there for now. And I just want to get these units as close to the river or crossing the river as soon as possible to break through. I don't want to get bogged down here right away. It's better to break out into open ground as soon as possible. I'm going to hold off on dropping those Fallschirmjägers because I didn't realize how much of this the red oh my god, Air Force would be there. So I'm going to have this just retreat a little bit for now. And let's end the first turn. Okay, here comes that heavy tank. And there's the anti-tank gun acting as support. And my Stug supporting. I did not think he would attack that recon like that, but that's okay. Taking a little bit of a hit here. It's fine. Okay. Now, can I attack him? No, okay. It's just a support. So it just supports with the units adjacent to it. Okay, so I'm actually going to land my Fallschirmjäger right here and capture this town. Great. And then let's get our Air Force going here. Hopefully we can destroy this tank in one turn. Excellent. And strategically bomb this because I think I can surround that. So we're going to try to suppress it as much as possible. And we'll move this forward. And this forward as well. And then this over one. That did nothing, which is annoying. I thought that would have done more damage. Let's move this tank up here and have this fall all the way back. And then I'm going to have this recon car fall back to this town. And I'll have this attack infantry. And then retreat. And have fresh infantry attack. But I'm going to surround them first. Do I get an encirclement? No, no encirclement bonus. But I'm going to use my artillery. Yep. Nice. Let me move. No, let me undo that. Let me use my anti-tank gun to support this vulnerable infantry that's on the river. And then I'll use my artillery to hit this unit. and hopefully finish him off right now. Nice. And then move my pioneers up to an attack position. Move my artillery. And then I'm going to have my tank cross the river. And I'll have this infantry move up this way. And then I'm going to have all of my fighters go after their fighters, because he's starting to heal all these units, which is not good. I can't even reach. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, great. See, he replenished this unit back to 10. MiG. Such an iconic name. And then I don't want to take high casualties this early, but I think I'm going to move this tank over here and cross the river. Man, the action began right away on this against the Soviets. This is pretty tough so far. Alright, let's end. I'm going to collapse this. I don't like any of that being up. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay, I really have to go over their Air Force now. Let's go after this fighter here, because I should be able to shoot him down in one turn. Yep. Then I can use my strategic bomber to bomb Kaunas. And I'll still be supported by this fighter here. This is adjacent. And we'll shell that unit. And then we'll move him over into the swamp and have my regular infantry move over to the bridge. Nice. Yep, and I'll attack like that. Excellent. And cross the river. Redeploy. And we might have this anti-tank gun cross the river here as well. Get them across finally. They're encircled. Great. Need that. Okay, I need to dive bomb this heavy tank here. This KV-140. Anti-tank veteran, +1 heart attack. That's fantastic. That's really great. I don't know what the best course of action here is, because these tanks are just so heavy. I don't know how to counter them. I wish I would have known. I should have had my anti-tank gun with this group over here, and I should have went after their Air Force right away instead of waiting for it. It was a big mistake on my part. Oh well, how are you supposed to know? And we're going to encircle this unit, hit him with the Fallschirmjäger, destroy him this turn. Great. And then hit this unit. Hopefully they surrender. No, but they retreat onto the river. That's great. Awesome. And our anti-tank gun gets its first kill. That's awesome. And he's supporting this Gebirgsjäger right here as well. I'm going to move forward and bring up this Panzer III. Shell them, and then hit them with my Panzerjäger first. And then my Panzer... Nope. Hit him with my Panzer III. Nice. Can retreat. Yeah, I want to fall back and replenish him. I'm going to replenish that unit. That one as well. And that's going to be it, I think. Yep. Can't really do much else here. Yeah, I don't want to use too many units. I don't want to lose too many units this early in the match. I'm going to move that. No, I can't do that. Yeah, that's going to be it. Oh my god. Okay, fall back. And push forward, take out this anti-tank gun. Nice. Okay, now I gotta attack this fighter. Overstrengthed. So I want to bring in, so I get the mass attack bonus. Bring in all my fighters. Man, this is no joke. And then I have to dive bomb these tanks. It's like the only thing that's doing any damage whatsoever to these heavy tanks over here. This is where I think I need anti-tank guns, like lots of them. So let's get the encirclement bonus, and then hit him with the heaviest tank that we have in the area. We still only do a -1. That's amazing to me. I'm gonna hit him one more time with a piece of artillery. I gotta try one more. -1, -1. It's still not that good. A -1. Shouldn't have done that. Stupid. I gotta take the attack. Keep moving. If I can take these two tanks out. Finally! Oh my lord. Look at how many attacks that took, though. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to move him forward and help on this attack on Cornus. I'm going to have this tank retreat. replenish, and then I'm gonna have this tank. Probably start. I'm gonna probably use this tank to flank Cornus as well. Let's move it right there for now. Ah, of course there's another tank out there. Frustrating. Okay, gotta fall back with my pioneers and just stay on the river for now. Let's shell them and then attack with my strategic bomber. I'm taking a big risk here. His plane might attack me, but it's just a risk I gotta take. Yeah, I'll take that. -2 is not terrible. Well, I hope this BT-7 doesn't do a lot of damage to my Panzer III here. Man, the Soviet armor is very intimidating. I need more anti-tank guns, and I have to get better at using them. So let's go ahead and move that here, I guess. No, let's undo that, because I'll get a free redeploy. Right? No, I won't. So let's just move him there. That's the thing, is I just don't know how to use anti-tank guns well. It was never something I really used in Panzer Corps 1. Like, ever. I'm actually going to retreat here, because I don't want them to attack me again. They did anyway, but that's fine. The artillery helps so much. Nice. Not bad. Should be able to take that out this turn. Not bad. Should be able to take this out now. Nice. Okay, so let's group attack. No, I want to take out that fighter. Let's hit him with my strongest fighter first. And then we'll get the mass attack bonus by doing that. Okay, should be able to shoot him down. Nice. And we should be able to do significant damage to that dive bomber that he has there. -3, great. And then my dive bomber is going to hit this infantry unit here that we'll be able to take out. And I'll use my Fallschirmjäger to encircle. I get a mass attack and recon bonus, so they're done for. And then I can use my recon car to finally push north and scout out this area here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, good. We'll capture that town and get the free prestige. And we're going to use this turn to replenish everyone. Not him, we'll move forward with that unit. We'll move forward with our artillery, except for that one we're going to replenish. Let's replenish. Did I miss anybody? No, but I can move with him, and I will. I'll move there. And I'm going to fall back to this anti-tank gun. Move forward, move forward. And we will shell him 2 times. Use our pioneers. Hopefully they'll surrender. They did, and we will finally capture this city and move our artillery up, and it'll redeploy. And we'll move this forward so that it's supporting this artillery piece. And then we'll move our pioneers back and we'll replenish here as well. And that's going to be it for that turn. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Oh, I got my bomber here, my heavy bomber. I'm going to go ahead and hit this unit at this airfield. But that is going to be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me, Panzer General, here while we play Panzer Corps 2. Cheers and enjoy.